Well, let's see how this combination works. Not getting that many good yields here, so we gotta figure something out. And I want to get a third city. Alright, you're pretty much dead. So, unless there's a shoreline here, and there isn't. Alright, yeah, we're on the ass end of the world. The computer sure loves to put me in the right spots, doesn't it? I'm going to try to avoid... I'm trying to avoid becoming allies with anybody for a while. Just because... I don't know if I was planning on something else. Just because... As I said, I need them to start a war with me. We're going to wait until this kind of plays itself out, then I'm going to try to start stealing tech from people. If I piss people off enough. Well, 76 influence by Augustus. Okay. Let's get that. Let me see. We'll keep doing that. Is there... I don't think I have room for you. No. If I don't have any wonders in the capital, then Friederich is not going to be too keen on me. I had wonders in the capital, that's why he liked me. I'll take the gold. Get more happiness in my towns. Nothing out here. Well, the science went down. Do I have a science independent somewhere around here? By the way, where's my... There you are. Okay, let's get some trade going on. It's just off-putting to see Confucius and he's not using, or he didn't use the Han. Just kind of feels out of place. Well, might as well get you. Oh, that's right. I've already gotten that far in diplomatic point. Okay, so I can't find anything here until I get something going on with boats and shipbuilding. Wow, Augustus is dominant in every single fucking way. Let's see. There. Still technological advances, please. Most likely it would be medieval walls. The computer goes right for that. Is that destroyed? That's destroyed. Why is that destroyed? What happened here? Oh, no. I love when buildings just get wiped. Okay. You know I love money. I will build that in the capital. In the observatory. There we go. Alright. Now you can hang out. Even though I just said that I didn't want allies, I'm still trying to keep everybody happy. Is there... See, I don't like being here because if there's nothing close by that I can settle on, just makes things impossible for me to do the distant lands thing. I guess they're trying to make me pay for all the distant lands things I was doing before. You know, the last few games... No, come on, man. Really? The last few games I had a lot of distant land treasures. Yeah, let's see what's down there. Let me get another one of you guys. Hell yeah, friendly, militant type independence. What the hell's going on here? How'd you lose 99 hit points? Oh. You're a scout, that's how. Oh yeah, Lindsay, I gotta build you up.
I take.
Let's go with economics. Yeah, you got nothing going on here. Oh, here's the temple. Go with Buddhism. My urban population thing and tithe. Well, you need some buildings too. Every bit of production in a town gives you more gold per turn. Yay! Free swordsman. I'm gonna start building temples. Yeah, I don't want a merchant just sitting idle. Yeah, fine. Looks like everyone's starting wars with you, and you're at war. Nope, not calling for it. Nope, nope. They gotta call it on me. Okay. Yeah, we'll do a farmer's market. More money, please. That's the only thing, though, is it would be better for me to have allies with them. Alright. Do it over there. If I can get to the menagerie, that would be the happiness building. I can use to replace the... I would want the culture building. I don't like to lose any culture per turn. Let's buy another temple. Nope, Friederich doesn't like me that much anymore. He will once I finish the Serpent Mound. I'm actually getting more tech per turn than he is. Sure, why not? I don't have any more, yeah. I have no more influence. What kind of buildings don't you have? Just the temple. That's the only thing you're missing. What about you? Granary would be nice. I haven't really got into any ginseng agreements with anybody. Okay. Free swordsman. Grow these towns, get some more jade. And, well, I'm gonna need shipbuilding because... wait. Gonna need shipbuilding because I will not be able to, with a boat or a scout or whatever, find anything in the distant lands. Okay, Serpent Mound.
Wind and the running water.
It's gonna help when the Utu goes up.
In children's laughter, and taught us music.
Excuse me, sorry. Alrighty. And now if you would please be so kind as to get me the... Yeah. Gotta have that. You can't show off her tremendous skill if nobody's going to start with me. You have a temple, so... Let's do something with that. And I want more sport. At this point with the memento... Oh, there you are. Now you want to show up. At this point, well, yeah, because you just lost that. At this point, because the memento... And because of her own thing and... her own passive, and because of the fact that I have +1 more support with the military tree, and that we're now at, I think it would be, if somebody started a war with us, it would be plus it would be +8 war support at the outset. And if somebody wanted to start a war with us in like a decent relationship or something like that, it would be like +9. I'd take that. Let's send another merchant out. Let's get you a granary. Alright, missionary time.
I will.
Yay! This is how you get yourself back in the technological game, my friends. There's the migrant, that's her thing. Alright, let's just go like this. That's the memento I put on that every time she accomplishes one of those, she gets a free migrant.
Wealth.
Okay, that's ready. Well, I want to get my Urtu. And I could do the Casbah. In fact, I should. Okay. Now we gotta get sawmills and everything everywhere. It's gonna be simple. No, they haven't been converted yet. Now when I convert, I get a relic, I get 200 gold. So I feel better about everything. Should get boats ready just in case, though.
Let the rain fall according to season, and let the frogs cry out in the fields.
My 3 favorite exploration wonders. They let me get them, so I might as well take advantage. The Grand Bazaar is a little bit trickier. But I think I can manage. How much is it? Okay, that's not bad. Thanks to the Serpent Mound, there you go. I hope I can steal walls and not worry about it. I mean, Tecumte is destroying everybody in every yield, so it's not out of the realm of possible that I can get that. Where's this merchant, damn it? What happened to my scout, by the way? Oh, there's some distant lands.
The king.
Okay. Get that missionary. Let's give you some camels. There we are. Yeah, Augustus usually goes with Bulgaria. Typically when I go with Augustus, I'll take on a cultural type. Like I said, I took on Iceland because I think you can unlock Iceland anyway. Like, if you're Augustus, you'll just unlock Iceland anyway. But more or less, it comes down to whether or not you found the first wonder. Okay, so that missionary is done. Let's get a grist mill. Let's not do that. Let's get an inn. Okay. Discovered all this and I couldn't find distant lands. Back in a sec. Let's keep motoring. Well, you get through heraldry, then you get shipbuilding, and then I can start sending people out to find distant lands. Very distant lands. Boy, that did a big number. Thank you. Thank you for that, sir. No, it's actually not as bad as I thought it was. It's a lot here. Where's the other missionary? Oh wait, he fucking converted him back. Damn it. Wow, you didn't even take a second here. I'm just here for the relics, guys. Alright, so I have more settlement cap space. Only problem is I can't settle anywhere here. I want to turn one of these into a city. I'll take it. Oh, that's one step. That's why you have roads in towns and cities, or districts. Well, here, Friederich, if you're going to be so nasty about it, I'm going to espionage your ass.
We take the golden
Yeah!
road to Samarkand.
There are the 3 wonders. Alright. Now it is time for you to get some buildings. Once you get a temple. And that's 200 gold. Can I get a merchant somewhere? Like, I can get a merchant somewhere, but I need to have it mean something. Can I get a merchant that means something? Oh, I gotta save, man. And the civic tree takes a lot longer than the tech tree. I'll tell you that much. Okay, so there's the Utu. I need the culture right now. What's your best quarter? I'll take that. Alright, let me think. Might as well. Don't I have another missionary going there? Do I want to make you a city? Do you have every... You have every building. And that would be expensive as hell. No, not a fucking settler. I wanted a merchant, man. Oh yeah, I wanted to... I have to steal civics from people. Steal their government secrets, and we'll do a ginseng. Just to know that I'm in good faith. Suppose you can hang out here for a while. You gotta eat more, pal. There you are. I forgot to save again.
Yes.
Okay, let's see. Save the damn game, man. Okay, there's more gold. I'm at 3 now. Let's get another missionary. Let's upgrade you to a city, and let's get an observatory. At this stage, if I can't live with 300 gold per turn, even 279 gold per turn, I'm not doing a good job. Keep those missions. Oh yeah, give me some of that. Let's get a cog. Let's upgrade you guys. Oh wait, you're not upgradable yet. You're the archers. You on the other hand. There we go. There you are. Friederich is still being a sourpuss. Hey, I stole it, and I knew I would. Told you it was going to be walls, or whatever it's called. Nice, and nobody knew. And they're none the wiser. I do want medieval walls, but I also want a sawmill. Only losing food on that. This is what Harry Tubman can do. Just keep stealing from you. Stealing your tech and stealing your civics and getting your military information, and then with her memento get some migrants. And if you try to start with her, she'll just get plus whatever. Genghis! You made it to me! And you're Hawaii for some reason. I'll meet you with a friendly face. I'll even give you military aid, which I know you're gonna like. Alright, let's start getting dungeons. Over the buttocks. You just go this way, you go here, and you wait. Sorry for taking Mongolia from you, big guy. My Friederich is starting to appreciate me now. It's got 7 more turns for shipbuilding, and then I can go out, see the universe. Okay. Let's get that missionary, let's get that bazaar. And we have to... We gotta really spread here. Let me see, is there somebody else I can steal tech from? Well, not Genghis. Not Friedrich. It'd have to be Augustus. I think I'm already in the process though, right? Yeah. Hey, you got a problem. Why don't you try starting something? This is I gotta find a spot that no one's taken where I can just settle 3-4 times and get like 8 treasure per turn or per delivery. Oh, Friederich doesn't like me again. I didn't want you to take the deep end here of the pool there, pal. Oh. Trying hard to be my friend, are you? Okay, well, all the settlements are mine. What happened? These buildings just explode. Alright, let's get you a dungeon. Put that with the... put that there. Gotta know which one is which town here, which settlement. The rural one is kind of difficult. It's difficult to really get going. Especially if you don't have shipbuilding. Slot it. Thank you. I think it's time to start turning you guys into religious. Whoop. And start getting some walls. Please get on the shallows. Trying to butter her up, huh? And I would take a dungeon from you. To get more trade route capacity in space, well, just range. Alright, finally I can go out there. Let's get a Karak. Yay, shipbuilding. Okay. Don't have guilds. Let's get a shipyard. All right, Mr. Cog. You and you. And we'll get another missionary. We should get another merchant. Might see some shoreline there. But one thing about Harriet Tubman is that you're really based on people starting with you. It makes no sense for you to start wars with anybody else because... Oh, there they are in their big kahunas. Alright, so there we go. Because it doesn't grant you her passive. Like, Simon Bolivar will always get +1 war support no matter what's going on. Always. If you're aligned with one person, Gilgamesh will always get +2 war support. But Harriet Tubman, it has to be a specific condition in the sense that they have to start with you. You have to be the victim. You can be a very obnoxious victim, but you still have to be a victim. Still have to make it that they're against you. You were doing nothing. Can you find me some distant lands treasures, maybe? No? I'm gonna sell here anyway, just for the military strength. Can't settle here, we got 2 resources, so I'm gonna sell around here. And as I said, I can forward settle, and if they get pissed, well, I have +5 war support, so it doesn't... Well, now it's +8, more or less. We'd be fighting on even ground. But the problem is if I don't find any... There we go, there's distant, okay. Yeah, I'll take over the amphitheater on that one. And... Practically killed yourself to get out there. Who doesn't have a temple? Oh, for fuck's sakes. These things just start happening now. What is this? You didn't even warn me about this one. Is it a blizzard? Hey! Looks like my neighborhood in a few hours, apparently. This fucking winter, man. Winter always messes with me. Okay, so I got authority unlocked. But this winter's been the fucking worst. This winter's been... Oh my god. Oh, I got discovered. Winters of the past. Especially when I was working in my old place, because I felt as if I would lose my job if I didn't go. Well, if you're going to leave it open like that, you got it. They had taken years off my life. This one's taken a few months off of it. Because it's not even just the winter itself, the weather, the terrible freezing temperatures and everything. It's the fact that every storm comes, more or less, when I have to work. And I have to go to work early. So because I have to go to work early, if it's an overnighter, it's, okay, are they going to plow well enough? Can I get through the road? Like, you just got to, am I going to have to shovel before I get there? Is that going to cost me time? You know, you're just going to have to mess up your quaint little schedule. Specifically because the stupid weather wants to be a stupid jerk. So now that we're going to have our first blizzard apparently since... Hey, Machiavelli. The first blizzard in 4 years. Which... I'm trying to think when that was.
Niccolo Machiavelli.
There was a bad. Well, I remember there was a bad storm that we had that when I went to. Yeah, that may have been, yeah. Because I needed to get my tooth fixed, and I think it was 2023. Ooh, we got two. Okay, nice. And there was already a lot of snow on the ground that we had to clean up. And so I think it was around Christmas we had a big snowstorm. But I don't believe it bothered me in any way. It affected me in any way. But I wasn't sure if it was a blizzard. Yeah, they call it a blizzard if you have high winds and a lot of snow. So if you have high winds and a lot of snow, then it's a blizzard. It doesn't have to be like 2 feet or whatever. Just as long as there are high winds, and apparently we're getting like 50-mile-an-hour winds up to. All right, kilns are available now. Let's put that over here. You never had a culture building in the first place. So let's put it there. And you're dead. There we go. Distant lands treasures. Let's get the cheap buildings so I can get these buildings so I can connect you. Oh, we got 3 treasures here. 4. Shit. One of them's gold. That's all that matters to me. And I'm going to start settling around here and everything to get more of these. No, now that it's late in the winter, you would prefer it stuff like it's warmed up a lot, and it's going to stay warmed up a lot. So we don't have to worry about that per se. Oh, got more here. But, it's just, I just can't stand because now it becomes a mess for so many fucking months. You got to deal with it for so many weeks. It's just going to sit there. The snow we had from the first big storm this year, which they say, by the way, it's the 6s. The 6s in the century number is always where you get the worst winters. We'll take that much gold, absolutely. And build a temple. Just gonna let this grow though, I'm not gonna do anything else. There's my free commanding officer. Alright. Take the gold. Ooh! Genghis wants to rub up against me. She's not that kind of lady. Sugar. Take the research collaboration. Alright, stop here. Back on with more tomorrow. I'll tell you all about my adventures and survey the damage. See you then.